What is going on, guys? My name is FeintAttacks, and today I wanted to get my thoughts off on the brand new Pokemon games that got revealed, Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. Now, we've not had that much information dropped about it since the trailer at all, and I feel like we're not going to get it till the end of the month, maybe it's sometime between March-ish, I want to say, but the main reason why I wanted to make this video is because I wanted to speculate somewhat of a theory, I guess you could say, but I've been reading a lot about it since currently they got dropped, and I went back to Pokemon X and Y, and now when I come to X and Y, I want to think about Caraway Town. Now, Caraway Town is the town with the obviously with the train station. Now, this train station that had literally no purpose in Pokemon X and Y, and it's actually located just underneath Terminus Cave. Now, what I really want to think and believe that this train station somehow could be connected to the new possible place as to where Pokemon Sun and Moon is actually taking place. Now, it just makes you really think, don't it? Like, what is this train station used for? What is it here? The guy that tells us about the strange souvenir, he pretty much just says, where is it, you ask? It's not in Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, or even Unova. So we know that we're getting a brand new Pokemon game. As they said on the website, it's a new region, new Pokemon, and a lot of things take back to a lot of people where they've seen Mega Rayquaza. The Kalos region is really nice and all that, but you know, on the strange souvenir, it actually says that deciding on a Pokemon that is veteran as a protector in some region far from Kalos. Now, we don't know how exactly far away Kalos is from this brand new region, but I want to say that the strange souvenir possibly really hasn't got much to do with it, depending on the fact that if it is the Pokemon Sun and Moon, if they're taking part in the Kalos story, then we can't really say that. A lot of people are venturing this strange souvenir as what is it? The Mega Rayquaza, as it says on his Pokédex entry, so we can really try to cross out of the strange souvenir, but I really want to emphasize on Caraway Town. Now, I think really Caraway Town has something to do with the brand new Pokemon games that have got announced. It's like the connecting region, maybe because they've took this many years. What's it been, like 3 years? Since Pokemon X and Y got dropped, and they've took this many years just to get a brand new game out, and obviously we got Sun and Moon announced, and now I want to think to myself, you know, what have they been doing in these 3 years? You know, it's a long time to be putting this into a Pokemon game, so obviously I feel like we will be able to venture back to the Kalos region from the new region where we're going to be, where Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon is going to take place. Now, depending on where the game is, you know, the place where a lot of people are venturing Sun and Moon off. Now, a lot of people are really thinking Hawaii, because Hawaii is like a tropical state, you know. And the strange souvenir does look somewhat of I don't even know what these things are, like TK? I don't know, I want to say something like that, but I'm not 100% sure on it, but I'm definitely thinking that the new games will be taking place in some kind of tropical state. It will be close to Kalos. I really do believe that. Now, I found something on Reddit, and it was really interesting, because I want to read this out for you guys. Now, this is a theory that got dropped about it from this guy, NewBlaze92. So if I can find his YouTube stuff and links, I'll put him down below in the description. But it's a long paragraph, so I'm just going to read it out for you. So I want you guys just to bear with me through it and just listen out to what this guy has got to say. So Pokemon X and Y have a lot of similarities to Gen 1. Santaloon's forest layout is basically a copy of Viridian Forest. You know, you get the 3 Kanto starters, you get to catch one of the Kanto legendary birds, Mewtwo's catchable in a cave, Lapras so you can surf, an evil team in the beginning that reminds you of Team Rocket. The spinning titles for a need of an elevator key and the evil team's hideout, Wizinia's theory in Auras about alternative dimensions. It's pretty much been confirmed that all the games previous to X and Y take place in a different dimension, but the later is not the point. The point is X and Y are the red and blue of the new dimension. The first game's introducing Mega Evolution and the ultimate weapon, the Gen 1 of the Gen 1 of the new generation of Pokemon. Remember that. Now, everyone's saying that Pokemon Z is next, and I've been thinking about this for a long time now. What if Game Freak decides not to make Gen 5, but rather Gen 7? Now, this theory, just bear in mind that this theory got dropped just before Pokemon Sun and Moon got dropped. This is when the just titles got leaked, so just bear with me when I make this out. But rather than Gen 7, with the possibility to return to Kalos, much like in Generation 2, where you could revisit Gen 1. We haven't had this pattern yet since Gold and Silver, actually. So what do I have to back up this theory? Two things: the titles Pokemon Sun and Moon and the brief info about the next Pokemon movie with Majorina. People often describe the Sun as gold and Moon as silver. Reminds you of Gen 2, but that's not all. The next movie, the evil guy is after Majorina's soul heart. Sounds familiar again, doesn't it? Indeed, I should remind you of Gen 2, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Lastly, some people have been saying that Lysandre died after the ultimate weapon landed its attack on his lab. Pokemon is played a lot by children in these games, so I doubt that since the death is a bit taboo, I'd say that Lysandre is 100% still alive, and he may return in the next games, but this time after he's Zygarde. Much like in the X and Y anime, remember, he would not be the only one to go under hiding from society. There's another one that isn't there. That's right, Team Rocket's Giovanni also disappeared after Red beat him, but it turns out in Heart Gold and Soul Silver that he was about to rejoin Team Rocket's region. The boss of an illegal organization returning in the next games of Gen 1 and 2. As well as everything I said before, there's much stuff though. Train station in Lumio City might connect Kalos with the new region, much like Kanto was connected to Johto. Caraway Station still hasn't been used in X and Y. Might also be the link to the new region, or even the Battle Frontier. Strange Souvenir and the Backpacker who said we'd be able to see his region in due time, and that we should keep the souvenir for when that time comes, and much more. So long story short, Pokemon Sun and Moon have revealed as next-gen games. They get the games of the Kalos region, the post-content with Lysandre trying to get his hands on Zygarde. Also, the very first Mega Evolution special in the intro, you can see a Mega Abomasnow versus with a Mega Gyarados. If you look closely, you'll see the notice the trainer Wulfric and Lysandre. So perhaps in Sun and Moon, the Kalos gym leaders will be able to use Mega Evolution. This guy is pretty much just hype, but he's referring a lot of similarities from the new generation games back to the very first, and it's weird, and it's crazy because we've just had the brand new the Generation 1 games dropped for the 3DS. So I know it's the 20th anniversary and they're doing that, but this guy's trying to add to that to like a certain theory. So it's interesting to think where this is going to take place and the development that's going into this. I like to speculate a lot like this just due to the fact that, you know, a lot of people can just come up with them and it's really interesting to listen to what other people say. But this makes a really good point that the new generation games have a very similar? That's not the right word. Similar. I can't even speak today. It's really, they tie together. They're similar. There we go. Similar to Generation 1 games. I can't even speak, man. I don't even know what's going on with me. But yeah, that theory is really interesting. So I just wanted to get your guys' opinion on it. Where do you think the next game will take place? A lot of people are saying Hawaii, which could be a possibility, but I really wanted to get your guys' opinion. If we could get like an opinion together, I'm pretty sure we could put together certain like a theory. I could go over your guys' comment and try to put something together from you guys leaving so we can help each other out and do like a really good theory video, like a speculation. That's why I wanted to do this. But yeah, I just wanted to know where you guys think the next generation of games will take place. Do you think that Ash's Greninja, you know, what has that got to tie it in the Pokemon anime? I forgot, I completely forgot a name, but the 7th gym leader of the Kalos region says that Ash's Feraligatr will go to a higher level than a normal Greninja. So maybe Greninja, who looks like Ash, pretty much, could be a Mega Evolution. A lot of people have been speculating about these bursts where a human can take on like a Pokemon form with superpower and so. Oh my god, that was loud in my ear. But yeah, it's interesting to think what's going to be happening. So I wanted to get you guys' opinion on it. Let me know down below in the comment section. It'd be greatly appreciated. Just remember what we've been going over in the video. Let me know what your thoughts are and whatnot on it. But yeah, I'd be greatly appreciated if you guys could have listened out all the way through to the end. I know it's not that been much of a speculation video, but I just wanted to get my thoughts off. Like Pokemon Sun and Moon, I feel like are really going to be nice games to play. I'm extremely hyped. I'll be trying to cover all the news as soon as it drops for you guys, so be sure you are subscribed to the channel. I want to thank you guys so much for 11,000 subscribers. It's an absolute brilliant thing to hit. Moving on to the next milestone, which is 15k, which I'm really excited about hitting. Hopefully we can hit it what I'm really aiming for is 30k this year. I don't know if it's going to happen, but with the support you guys have been giving the channel lately, I probably could think it could happen. So thank you so much, guys. It's been absolutely amazing over the past few weeks of supporting the channel, and I hope that you guys are really enjoying the content so far. And with all that being said, my name is FeintAttacks. Thank you guys so much for listening, and I will catch you all in the next video.